Let's head on now to Washington, D.C., an evening of international culinary skills in this annual competition that brings hundreds together to enjoy an evening of music, arts, culture, and of course, delicious food. The chefs say the event is all about breaking bread with other countries and setting aside differences. PENCE has this story.
While trouble brews in Southeast Asia and continuous political unrest is cooking in the Middle East and Europe, there's a different kind of war going on in the heart of Washington, D.C. It's a friendly culinary competition, nevertheless, of global proportions. Scores of chefs representing their embassy whip out their culinary weapons and create samples of their sips, sweets, and small bites in the 2017 Embassy Chef Challenge. Over 30 countries showcasing their cuisine fill the Ronald Reagan Building and International Center here in the nation's capital. Each booth invites the spectators to try and see what they have to offer. Chef Samad Noori of Afghanistan entices us with his rendition of Koboli Palau.
Koboli means the ingredients used in the palau, which is the rice. Koboli is caramelized carrots, raisins, and your choice of nuts. We had a little pistachio mix on top, and your choice of meats. And today was lamb, and so that's all mixed with some nice basmati rice.
Just like for Afghanistan, rice is a superstar ingredient for other competing countries. However, what makes it distinct per entry is the grain variety and preparation. The use of jollof rice makes Ghana's entry unique among others.
What makes it actually different is the type of rice we actually cook with it, and also the type of spices we put in it, the amount of tomatoes that goes in it, and the amount of time you take to cook the rice. When you present jollof rice, they can say, yes, these people are from West Africa and they are from Ghana, and then how it tastes and who cooked it, it actually tells more about the country and how happy we are and how we present our colors.
Chef Yasser Alzana of Saudi Arabia serves us mufata, paired with yellow rice and lamb, a traditional Saudi dish that he says symbolizes big-heartedness.
We consider it as a generosity to give it to someone that you love or a guest that come to your house. So it's a kind of a traditional food for whole of the Saudi country.
Philippines' entry, binolat, or grilled pork with quail egg and cherry tomato, is Chef Red's attempt to defend the country's title as last year's People's Choice winner. Chef Red says being here is more than just showcasing a country's cuisine. It's really about breaking down boundaries.
It's actually awesome to be here because where can you find, 35 countries participating in one night and bringing their culture and their values and everything. And I believe that, food has no color, there's no boundaries, there's no wall. So if you break bread with other nations, it brings the camaraderie and, the bonding.
Afghan chef Samad Noori couldn't agree more.
International community, everyone needs to eat, everyone has hunger, so that's the start of any diplomacy. If you can break bread with someone, that's a sign of allyship, of friendship, just coming together, stopping whatever fights you have, or in ensuring you have friendship with some food.
Performances from diverse cultures became a factor in making the Ronald Reagan Building and International Trade Center smoke and sizzle. Culinary creations and concoctions somehow gave us a background of the participating nations, their influences, their history, to better understand their way of life. DC residents Janina and David say signing up for an event where you can try food, listen to music, and experience cultures from all over the world is a dream come true.
I love the different cultural installments. So there were like whirling dervishes, and there was people from Guatemala playing the flute. It was incredible.
Yeah, it was awesome. Just seeing everything, like the flamenco, even the flamenco band and everything was amazing. Yeah.
What was your favorite country that you think?
There were so many. I think Barbados was delicious.
Yeah, I gotta say Barbados. That's the mahi mahi. That was great.
Janina and David's pick, Barbados, is last year's winner.
I think Barbados is known to be the dining capital of the Caribbean. We're the only cigarette-rated island in the entire region, and having won last year, we really wanted to showcase what really differentiates us as a culinary destination. And Chef Damien is actually the Caribbean Chef of the Year. So he competed against chefs from across the entire Caribbean, and he's created this special dish just for tonight to give people a taste of authentic Barbadian cuisine with a modern twist.
This year's winner, however, is MOHA FEDAL, a chef hailing from Morocco. Chef MOHA is ecstatic and proud for what he considers a national accomplishment.
First, I'm happy, and first, I'm happy for my country because Morocco is so far from Washington, but now is next to Washington, because you have to know that Moroccan food is the best. You have to know that because we are good chef and we cook well.
Although the Philippines did not win this time, embassy representatives couldn't be more proud. U.S.-Philippine Society Executive Director Hank Hendrickson says the line to taste Chef Red's Banolet speaks for itself.
Tonight is all fun, and it's about Philippine cuisine. And we're just delighted to be able to sponsor Chef Red and work with the Philippine Embassy and others to make this a success. I think you can see from the lines here how much people are really attracted to Philippine food, and you're just demonstrating tonight what is one of the best things about the Philippines, which is the warmth, the food, and the people.
Public Diplomacy Officer Daryl Arteides of the Philippine Embassy says tonight gives her a feeling of pride.
For me personally, it's a proud moment. You know, to be able to compete, not only that, but to present our food in this cosmopolitan city of Washington, D.C., where we have more than 30 embassies participating, meaning more than 30 countries putting out their food out there, and to have our food also to be, to be presented alongside all of those, it's a proud moment. You know, binalot, since it's a tradition, what it really represents is community. And for me, that's the ultimate. You know, Chef Red used to say, food has no color. Everybody enjoys food. It's universal. It's like English, or it's like music. And I cannot agree more.
Indeed, a successful attempt at entwining culture and food in this 2017 Embassy Chef Challenge, and a global high hope of bridging the gap between countries through food. The winner of today's Judges Award is Morocco Embassy, and for the People's Choice Award, Haiti. From Washington, D.C., I am LYNN Pence, and I am 1 with 25.